This is Brothers Thrice Jeopardy episode. Hey, with your host, Kevin, with my brothers,
Will.
And Brian.
Hey.
All right, today we're going to be doing a trivia style Brothers Thrice episode with each of us bringing to the table our expertise in the form of questions for the other two brothers. We're going to take turns going rotating through asking our expertise questions. Mine is our area of expertise is social studies or history. Brian's is science and Will's is entertainment. So we are going to go through. We're going to keep score as we do. You can keep score along with us to see how well you know these three subject areas. See if you could beat any of the brothers thrice. Brothers,
Are you smarter than a brother?
And we are going to battle it out to see who knows the most, and we will go from there. So I'm going to start hosting duties with the social studies categories. Now,
Duty.
I said duty. Now, the way I'm going to do it is I have two sections of questions. They're either global history or US. So I will let the brothers choose which one they decide they would like to see first. Would you like to see US-based questions or global-based questions?
America first. America first.
Sure. We're going to do both of them, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
US first. That's fine.
Okay, so our format is going to be as it has in the past. We each have 5 questions for each section with a bonus, more difficult final Jeopardy type question afterwards. So to start us off, hopefully everyone has a whiteboard or something to write down their answers on. We will be keeping score as we go. Hopefully we can keep score better than we usually do, because usually there's some backup of, how many did you have? I don't know. So hopefully we do better.
If all three of us keep score, then I think there's some good checks and balances there.
Okay. So U.S. history plug there. Good
Hey,
job. All right.
I know stuff.
Good for you. Let's see how well you do on these questions.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
First U.S. history question is, how many lanterns did Paul Revere see? And the extra question, you get a bonus point if you can know what did they signify.
Oh no. I'm getting the actual history and the lie that Nicolas Cage's dad, John Voight, said in National Treasure. I don't know.
I don't remember either of them. I'm just guessing completely. I don't know.
Okay, so do we have our answers ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
I said 2 lanterns, and that means that the British are coming.
Okay. All right. So you both got it correct. It is
Brian, what'd you put? Just so, because this is also an audio
Oh,
podcast.
right. So it says I wrote 2 lanterns, and that signified if they were coming by land or by sea.
Okay. So they are 2 lanterns. You are correct. The 2 lanterns signified if the British were coming by sea. 1 lantern was to signify if they were coming by land. So neither one of you got the
I put
extra
both
point.
answers.
I just put, technically the British were coming.
Right, but that,
True, but
that was
what?
Paul Revere's
regardless,
joint.
they knew the British were coming. And he never actually said the British are coming. He would have said the regulars are coming, because the British, everybody was British.
That's
The
true.
people living in America at that time were also British. So they would have been like, what are you talking about? So the regulars was like the British regular army is on their way. So Will gets a point. Brian gets a point.
Yep.
Okay. Question numero.
Wait, hold on. How would the British come by land? They have to go across the ocean to get to you.
No,
They had bases and shit.
Yeah, they were already
okay.
there. It wasn't like they were they were waiting for them to come to England, from England. All right. Question number 2. This one I think is a little bit easier. Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence?
John Hamm.
Yes.
Oh, is this easier? I don't know.
I think I know it based on pop culture and things I've seen over the years.
Okay, ready?
Show it.
Who the hell's Jeff?
My name is Jeff. It is John Hancock is the first person to sign the Declaration
The
of
biggest signature,
Independence.
and that's like people say, like, "Oh, give me your John Hancock real quick."
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know that he signed it first.
He signed it first,
I
so
thought
he signed
I
it
just thought he was a
big.
big old dick because he signed it big.
No.
Well, he
He signed
did.
it first.
He decided first. So you're like,
Yeah,
no.
he wanted everybody to know that he signed it. So he signed it big.
I get a
So
point.
Brian gets a point. No, Will gets a point.
Nope.
Brian gets nothing.
Hold on now. Make sure.
Jeff Goldblum signed the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Jeff. My name's
Oh.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff. All right. This is one of my favorite questions. I ask it all the time.
Will you like me?
1492.
No. Question
That's not
number 3.
US.
What act created the modern 5 boroughs of New York City that we know today?
What act?
Oh, I know this one.
And if an extra point if you can give me the year that it was signed.
Can I just tell you the 5 boroughs? I know that. I live in one.
No. You can't give us the 5 boroughs. The 5 boroughs that we know of New York City today, there was an act that created it. Before then, Manhattan was its own city, Brooklyn was its own city. So give me the act that created the modern New York City, and an extra point for if you can give me the year. I've mentioned this too many times, so hopefully one
I've
of you
never heard you say
pay
this
attention to me when I talk
No,
about history stuff.
I glaze over sometimes.
I know.
Just when Kev's talking about history, it's just the symbol monkey thing in Will's brain.
Or the Peanuts parents. Womp, 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 womp.
I have no idea.
All right, show it.
Brian, you say you know it. I said the New York Act of 1870.
The Brian is correct. The Greater New York Act. You got the name. The year wrong is 1898.
Oh,
We're both in the same.
You're in the vicinity.
Zone, which
Yeah.
I totally just guessed.
So Brian
Well,
gets another point. You
At
guys
least
are
New York
tied.
is in it.
well, duh.
Duh.
Yeah, but it could have just been like the Hank. It could just be named after the guy, or it could have been out of the circumstance. I don't know.
Greater New York Act of 1898. All
It was
right.
the Mario Cuomo Act of 1898.
Maybe
Governor Mario
I don't think
Cuomo.
so.
Tappan Zee Act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're tied.
You're tied 2-2. Number 4.
Number 4.
That doesn't work. What is the deadliest battle in American history?
Meaning like,
Deaths.
oh,
What U.S. battle had the most U.S. deaths?
very very light and
Uplift-
fun,
yes, very
uplifting
uplifting,
question.
very uplifting.
So many people died. This is my guess. I'm not sure if this is right, but I feel like it is. Brian's
Okay,
really
I'm
writing.
You ready?
I said Gettysburg.
I also
You
said
both guessed Gettysburg.
Hey. Oh
No,
shit.
you guys have the war is correct.
Civil
Yeah,
War.
I knew it had to
War.
be Civil War because that was the bloodiest of all of them.
Yes.
Right?
Because think about it, U.S. deaths,
It's
usually
US
with
versus
U.S. is
US.
fighting somebody else, they would only have half the casualties, whereas
it's full
Civil
on.
Wars, both sides are U.S. It is the Battle of Antietam, which is,
Antietam.
Antietam.
Mhm,
Is that in
Antietam.
Virginia?
I believe so, yes.
Antietam. I really thought it was Gettysburg. That's I really just I thought that was right.
4 score.
Well, you guys, I'm glad you guys got the right war because it makes sense. Which had the most deaths? It would be the side that they're fighting each other, where both sides' casualties would count.
Well, wouldn't
Oh,
So if,
technically the
if nothing
wouldn't-
else, we're critically thinking. So
wouldn't
Mhm.
technically, since it's seceded, wouldn't the Confederates be not America technically then?
I guess at the time, but they are still American people.
I'm just saying.
They were the
Traitors.
Confederate
Isn't
States
it-
of America.
Isn't Texas talking about seceding currently?
No, Texas always wants to be its own thing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's.
I think it's
that's-
so funny. Like
that's
whenever you
working
see,
real
like,
well. I was
What's
saying
that?
it's working really well with their power system right now. They have such a heat wave, and they had their own grid instead of
Mhm.
being part of the federal.
Yep.
And now they're like,
But
everyone don't turn your ACs on, even though it's like 100 and something degrees in Texas.
well, also too, and Ted Cruz is like that Green New Deal is ruining Texas infrastructure, even though they're not even a part of the federal
Yeah,
infrastructure.
they're doing their own thing, and it's not working out.
Ted Cruz, you bastard! All right,
And Abbott.
My favorite
bastard as
thing
well.
is when you see dudes with tattoos that have like those like ripped skin or whatever, and it has like the flag underneath it, and it has like the Confederate flag and then the American flag right next to it, and I'm like,
that doesn't make sense.
no,
it's
history
like
much?
no,
they're
they
usually
don't.
not very smart.
They don't know
True.
history. Okay, number 5.
Number
Will.
5 is
There you go.
alive.
There you go. Okay. Now we're moving forward in history to
Oh,
what book led to the overhaul in food and drug inspections and regulations in the United States?
Oh,
And an extra
know
point
that.
if you can give me the author of said book.
easy
this is
money
so-
right there, baby.
I don't know his name. I just know the book. I'm just gonna guess that.
We threw out his name.
I'll just say,
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes.
all right, is the jungle? Is that right?
It is the jungle. Very nice.
By
And-
Mr. Noodle.
By Mr. Noodle.
Good. The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. Very
Oh,
good,
good
Brian.
job, Bri.
So 2 points for Brian, 1 point for William. All right, so it's 4-3. Brian, moving on to our last question.
We gotta put the bet.
Yeah.
Yes, you the,
So
the
we'll bet for-
category is
US
U.S.
history?
history.
How many do I have? 4?
Yeah.
You have 4. Will has 3.
Well, these are
All
gonna be hard ones. I'm just gonna do one. I don't want to.
I'm gonna bet 2.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to. Well, you lose one. You lose a point, right? You lose. So Brian will lose 2 if he gets this wrong.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Correct. Okay. So this one's hard. Here we go.
That's why I only bet 1.
In the order of succession of the presidency, who takes over after the vice president? Give me the next 2 people in line. So if the president dies and the vice president dies, who takes over the next 2? So another person would take over and then another person after that. Give me those next 2 people.
This I know what it is. I just can't think of the title of it.
Damn. I know I have the next one after, but I don't have the one after that one. There's a lot of dead air here.
lot of
'cause
dead
we're-
air
'cause we're
Well,
Dead air.
you're thinking, and the viewers and listeners can be thinking.
I can't remember. I don't know the second. I know the name of the second one. I got the first one though.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have, I can't see. Okay, so the first one that takes over after the vice president is the Speaker of the House. Good job, Will.
Balls.
And then the second one to take over, I might give this to you, Will. It is the President pro tempore of the Senate.
Right. That's why I couldn't think of the name of them.
Mhm. Good job, Will. We're
All
gonna give it to
right.
you.
Thank you.
Damn, I got it out of order. I said the
No,
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State
first.
comes after the President pro tempore of the Senate.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is that right now? Is that Nancy Pelosi?
She's Speaker of the House.
She's Speaker of the House.
So she'd be
Pres-
third in line.
She'd be third in
technically.
line. President pro tempore of the Senate at this moment, I don't know who that is.
Chuck Schumer.
No,
No.
he's
I
a,
took
he's,
the girl.
he's not a senator.
He's not.
No, isn't he a House of Representative?
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
he is.
Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is next.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders. Okay, so Brian, you
Damn.
-2, so you're at 2 now. And Will, you gained
1.
1.
So it's 4-2.
It's 4-2. Okay, and that concludes our U.S. history section.
Thanks, Mr. Raccanello.
Hooray.
The intro you gave, Kev, was very explanatory and descriptive and very teacherly.
You're welcome.
I didn't want to interrupt you earlier when you were like doing the whole intro and explaining the rules. It was like, oh man, this guy's a teacher or something.
Yep.
Very
Imagine
good.
that.
All right, so Brian, you're up next with Seance.
Seance. All right.
It's Family Feud.
Here we
Family Feud.
go.
We
Doing science.
we
So is
interviewed the top
Jeopardy.
100 people. 100 answers on the board.
Is the Earth flat?
Yes.
Way too many people said yes.
There's a
All right.
documentary on Netflix about that, about Flat Earth Society, and like they do experiments and like try and like get evidence that the Earth is flat, and
They'll
every
still be
single
like,
time they prove
the
prove
Earth is
that
round.
it's round. So funny.
Oh, Brian, did you
Big
see that
dumbasses.
that giant Webb telescope thing? They just put that image out of the first.
I did.
It's
Incredible.
crazy.
It's
Of the
like
first
a grain of rice held at arm's length is that much of the sky, and in that tiny image
Is like
billions of
galaxies.
galaxies.
Yeah, I did see that. That's
It's
awesome.
really cool.
So
Well, they said
sick.
it's like the best. It's like the best. It's like it's how many times more powerful than the Hubble telescope, so you can really get like really good images, infrared, and
It's
all this kind of
the deepest picture into the universe that we've ever taken.
So cool.
Yeah,
and then you see
and there's
that, you see that, and you're just like, there's no way we're the only thing around. Like there's like mathematically, it would not make sense. There's something other planet out there behind us, ahead of us. Who the hell knows? We'll find out eventually. Maybe, I don't know.
I doubt it.
The probability is higher that people are just like other civilizations, other intelligent life are just as in the dark as we are about like knowing, because space is
hard,
so
vast,
immensely large, and like the space in between different planets, let alone different galaxies, is like insane. Like radio waves that are traveling at the speed of light, if we sent out a radio signal to another star system or whatever, it would still take millions of years to get there.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Well, yeah, we'll see. But that's like, yeah. When you think about that stuff,
we have
and it's like we're doing
billions and
podcasts.
billions of stars, and right. We have billions and billions of stars in our own galaxy. So there's billions and billions and billions of galaxies with their own stars and solar systems within them. We're not the only ones out here.
There's no way. It would be stupid and like selfish to think that we are. Like, you know, like
right.
To be that egotistical, like, oh, we're the one and only. It's like, come on.
Yeah, no way.
Mathematically, it would not make any sense. But
you still keeping score, Kev?
Yeah, it's 4-2.
I have score here too. I'm writing it. Cool. So we have some
4-0-2. Will,
here we
Kevin,
go.
Brian.
So speaking of space, let's do the first science question. This is a bit of a toss-up, and I hope you guys get this one. What year did man first land on the moon? What year did Buzz Aldrin say, "Hey, what up?" to the moon?
Got it.
Show it.
Went to the moon in 1969.
Also, the last time
Stevens.
The last time the Jets won the Super Bowl.
Wow, what a year!
That's so sad.
Yep.
That's so long ago. And even thinking about it now, it's like we went to the moon in like late 60s. That's like a crazy thing. And now
they did it with the less computing power than we have on our pockets.
Yeah, iPhones are more powerful than the space shuttle. It's nuts. All right, so that's one. Sorry, I thought about score. So now it's 5-1-2. Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Number two. What is the furthest planet from the sun in our solar system? What is the furthest planet from the sun?
Shoot.
It's between one of two.
I know, I'm confused.
It's actually between one of, I'm not going to tell you how many planets there are.
Got something in my teeth. You guys didn't tell me. On camera, how rude.
I'm sure the listeners are going to be like, Will's got something in his teeth.
All right, I guess. I think I'm between two things. Ready? Go ahead.
Oh, it is Neptune, not your anus.
Shit. I knew. I was like, is it Uranus or is it Neptune? I can't.
It's Uranus.
Yeah, it's pronounced Uranus, actually.
Is it?
And Uranus is the second furthest planet.
I know. It was between those two.
Yeah, it goes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
And then Pluto doesn't count.
Yes.
Or Pluto.
So sorry, Pluto.
I feel bad for Pluto.
All right.
It didn't even make one rotation around the Earth before it was discovered and then not made a planet
and then
anymore.
Said, you're nothing. You're a planet.
Actually,
planetoid.
The word you're looking for is revolution, Kev. Rotation is when it spins on its axis.
Oh,
very
science.
Misleading.
You got
very
science.
Misleading.
You got science. Stick.
Not the same thing.
Stay in your lane, Kev.
If you wrote that on the Regents exam, you get no point. Different planetary motion entirely. Get with it.
Look at his face. He's so pissed. All right, next question. Let's do this. I didn't get that one right, but I was so
this
between the two.
Is number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you some tosses up here for a little bit first. What tissues connect muscles to bones?
Kleenex.
Took me a second because you glitched out for a second. I was like, what did he say? What tissues connect muscles to bones in your body?
I got it. I think.
Yeah. Well, there's also two choices here. I'm confused.
The muscle thing is connected to the muscle bone.
All right, ready?
All right, ready? Set.
Ligaments.
Ligaments and ligaments are both incorrect. They are tendons.
Shit.
Ah, darn it.
Tendons.
What's a ligament do then?
I don't know.
Yo, no.
How do you know it's a tendon then?
I think ligaments are like muscle to muscle connectors.
Oh.
Or something like that. I mean, I'm not.
Should we fact check these questions,
guys?
Go ahead, Google it. Google it. I'll Google it right now.
I'll trust you. I trust you. All right, no points awarded. I don't have to write anything down. What's a tendon? What's a ligament?
Muscle to bone is a tendon.
And then muscle to muscle, I guess, is ligament. That makes sense.
Ligaments are bands of tough elastic tissue around your joints. They connect bone to bone, giving your joints support. Aha, ligaments are bone to bone.
Gotcha.
Dang.
Got it. All right.
No points.
So, this question is number 4 is a multiple choice question.
Ooh.
Okay. It says, in which medium do sound waves travel the fastest in? Air, water, or a vacuum? What medium do sound waves travel the fastest in? Air, water, or a vacuum?
Fastest. Okay.
Correct. Ready? Go.
Oh, sorry.
Water is correct. Will, there is actually there's no movement of sound whatsoever in a vacuum. There's no sound in space at all.
I was thinking because it's fastest versus furthest. I thought water would be the furthest and vacuum because there's nothing. There was no like sound going through the air and sound going through the water. It has to push. There's stuff there, but the vacuum is no stuff. So I thought we'd go the fastest for the vacuum.
No, it needs the stuff
to vibrate. Yeah, it needs the stuff to vibrate. Yeah. Sound waves are literally just vibrations of the molecules in the medium. So without anything to vibrate, there's no traveling whatsoever. So in any space movie, put on mute anytime they're outside the space.
It's like the Death Star explosion, just be like,
yeah. I show that video when I'm talking about sound waves in class. I show the Death Star blowing up, and then I play it again muted. And I'm like, this is what it would really be like.
What a teaching moment.
So sorry. Kev got the point there. And yeah, so because it needs the molecules to vibrate, the closer together, packed together the atoms are, the faster it's able to vibrate. So water being a liquid.
So I could hear hear the whales. The whales really good.
Yeah. All right.
So it's 5-3-2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, so I still got a little bit of lead, but I gotta get more. I got more questions, right?
Last question. Oh, this is number 5 or number 6?
5.
Okay, number 5. Number 5. Here we go. To contrary, I don't know what the saying is, but because I made this one up.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yes, contrary to popular belief, a penny is mostly made of what metal in today's fabrication?
Got it.
Well, then contrary to belief. So popular belief is one thing. So now I don't know what it is. Then I'm gonna guess.
Well, that's why I helped you out there.
I'm gonna guess.
Ready? Well done, boys.
Wow, what a guess!
Right.
Complete
Zinc
guess.
is correct. It is mostly zinc, barely even plated with copper these days.
If you didn't say the popular belief thing, I definitely would have wrote copper. 100%.
Yep. Common. Well, man, there is some copper in it, but prior to like 1980 something, it was mostly copper. But then it was cheaper to plate it with copper and use mostly zinc. It still costs over a cent to make 1 penny, so they're really stupid that we still use these things.
Pennies are stupid.
All right.
So we got a bet.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is there a topic besides just science, or A field, maybe, just to give us a hint so we know whether we should bet or not.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. Okay. So the topic is
What
within
kind
science.
of science? Yeah.
Yeah. Climate and geography.
So I have 6. Kev has 4.
Yep. Brian's got 2. I'm gonna go with 1.
I'm gonna go with dose.
All right. Are we ready?
I feel more confident about in science than I do in history, usually, but I don't know. Go ahead, bro.
Your question for your bets in climate and geography. What is the largest desert in the world? The largest desert in the world. My ass in the summertime, because it'd be hot down there. Woo!
Wouldn't that be a swamp, not a
that's
desert?
a swamp. That's not a desert.
Yeah, you're right.
That's definitely not
Yeah,
dry.
It's pretty wet down there.
Okay, gross. You got it, Kev?
All right.
Yeah.
So before you show it, the definition of a desert is no rainfall.
No, Kev changing his answer.
No, you bastard. You
He changed-
bastard.
Why'd you say that? You should just let us go, right?
Got it.
Because I was gonna reveal it.
Cheater.
I got it.
Kev's cheating.
Cheater.
How am I cheater? He didn't say now I can show it. Now we didn't show it.
No, it's fine.
I don't know. Kev's cheating. All right, you show it now before you cheat again, you big cheaters.
Antarctica.
Yeah, what'd you write, Kev? Sahara?
No, I wrote Antarctica.
No, what'd you write first?
I wrote
Yeah,
Antarctica.
Mhm.
I'll still give it to you because you figured it out before I finished that
Yeah,
sentence.
you should just said after Antarctica.
Yeah, I
all right, we'll give you the point. What'd you write first, Kev?
Sahara.
Common misconception. Deserts don't have to be hot to be a desert.
Right.
Antarctica is the
right, so
largest
Kev
desert in
gets
the world,
one.
the entire continent.
And I get 2 points there. All right.
I mean, if you Google image a desert, it's gonna always be like the sand dunes and the hot and the camels and everything. So
Camels.
So it's 7. It's 7-5-2, correct?
I have you have 8.
Oh yes.
8-5-2.
Okay. I won't argue with you there. My lines started getting a little crowded, so everything was kind of getting, the hash marks were getting a little weird. All right, so now we are going into my neck of the woods, entertainment.
Al Roker.
Al Roker.
Yeah. Didn't he
what?
trademark that?
What?
Neck of the
Oh,
woods.
neck
Here's
of the
what's going
woods.
on in your neck of the
I
woods.
guess I thought you meant Al Roker did like entertainment. Like he was a weatherman. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's
He's in-
entertaining.
He is.
All right.
He was on that episode of Seinfeld.
Yes. On the TV guide. All right. Question number 1 in the entertainment section.
Why'd you just put up 2 fingers?
I meant like 1.
Pick number 3, my lord.
I was like this. Just like I just kind of like
Question
flexed the
number
fingers.
1.
Question number 12. All right. Question 1. Which musical has the longest running show on Broadway?
Like that's on right now or just in general?
The longest running show on Broadway. That's all. I won't say anything else.
Have a guess.
Trying to think. What's a long ass show?
Long ass show.
No, not longest show.
Oh.
Longest
not
running
longest
show.
running. Okay.
Meaning like it stayed on Broadway the longest, not
Gotcha.
the
All right.
length of the show.
My answer is the same then.
Okay. All right, show it. What did you guys guess? Brian said Phantom. Kev said The Lion King. The answer is Phantom of the Opera.
You know, I had that and then I erased it.
Lion King. That's like more. I think. Well, I'm not sure when Phantom of the Opera started, but Lion King, I guess, was based on the movie though.
I don't know.
I believe Phantom of the Opera started or was
wait,
on Broadway
think about-
in 1983.
Lion King came out in 1993.
Right,
So
but then it's still. But I don't think it's on now. Is it on now? I don't know. Phantom Opera is still on now.
so is Lion King.
Is it? I don't know. I was just saying. I don't know if it was on now. Still.
Phantom of the Opera.
October
October 9th. It's been on Broadway since October 9th of 1886. Sorry, 1986.
1886. Wow.
1885. No, 1986. Jesus.
It's been going for 140 years.
That's crazy.
So now,
1986. Sing for me.
and mom and dad have seen it 7 or 8 times or something crazy.
No, not that many.
Yes, I'm not
No
joking.
way.
I like at least 5. They've seen it.
I say 4.
I'd say
I'll text
5
mine right now and see.
All right, Price is Right. Price is Right rules. I say 4.
But you can't go over.
That's Price is Right.
I definitely say 5 then, for sure. It's definitely 5 or more. I know it for a fact.
All right, you know what? Let's get some magic up in here. I'm gonna call her on the phone
Okay.
and ask her that, and then I'll say bye.
But make sure it's up to the mic.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Now
Yeah. Oh, that's loud. Yeah.
Near the mic, not on it.
Hello.
Hey, Ma, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How many times have you and Dad seen Phantom of the Opera on Broadway?
4 or 5.
Which one is it? Because you're on Brothers Thrice right now. We're talking about entertainment, and
wait, I'm live.
you are live.
Well,
live.
Hi, everybody. How many times have we seen Phantom of the Opera, Willie?
4 or 5.
Come on.
I'm going to say 4. I can't remember, but it's at the same point of every time we saw it that I just go, I got to see this again because it's just a wonderful show.
Well, thanks for the plug for Phantom of the Opera. But
yeah, at least 4.
All right,
sure.
so both of us are right.
Okay, because Kevin Will had a bet. They weren't sure we were gonna do a Price is Right without going over. One said 4,
Right.
one said 5, and you're giving me both.
Oh, well, that's very close. I'm sorry. Then they both went.
All right,
That's fine.
that is all. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, love you. Bye.
See ya.
Love you guys.
Oh,
Bye.
you can't hear me. What am I talking about? I'm talking like you can hear me.
You're my headphone, right?
Yeah, I know. I forgot. All right. Well, we're both right then. I just know they've seen it a bunch. All right. Now, thanks, Mom, for the little break. Now on to question 2. What year did Leonardo DiCaprio finally win his first Oscar? In what year?
Oh,
Bonus point for the movie, but you have to do the year first. You can't just say the movie. That doesn't count. It has to be year and then movie for extra credit point.
I know the film.
I have a guess.
What year did that come out?
No Googling. Quick, no Googles.
All right, I'm gonna go with. I don't think that's right.
Yeah,
All right, show
I'm
it.
not confident.
What do you guys guess? Kev guessed 2016 Revenant. Kevin 2016 Revenant. The answer is 2016 and The Revenant.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's 2 points for both of you.
Very good.
That's not good for me because I just gave you guys both 2 points.
That was a hard question. I had no idea. That was a pure guess.
Absolute guess.
Year.
All right, so now it's 8-7-5 points.
That's a good movie. Have you seen that movie, Kev?
No, I have not.
I haven't either.
It's very good.
I've seen like pieces of it, but never seen the whole thing.
It's intense. He gets all jacked up by a bear. It's crazy.
Yeah, that bear is CG, but on the day they had a person with like a blue suit.
The
like
bear
rig,
should have won an Emmy or
ripped him around.
Grammy or whatever.
No,
Oscar.
see, like Leonardo
The bear
DiCaprio
should have
is
won.
such a.
The bear should have won a Grammy.
A Tony.
It's got a beautiful voice. You've sure heard
Leonardo
his earlier
DiCaprio
stuff.
is such a good actor that they didn't CG that bear and actually at all. Like he actually got mauled by the bear for the movie. It was like such dedication.
Yeah, he might have to go to the
It's
hospital after.
He's actually a method actor.
first. That's like as method as you can go. Like it ripped him to shreds.
We got
Get
this.
it
We got this guy in a suit here to do it. No. Get a real guy.
I need
I'm method. Get out of here. All right, question 3. Which actor played James Bond in the most movies? So which actor has the most Bond
They're
movies?
actors. I don't think
There's
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
spell
Bonds,
this right.
and then
Yeah, I
one
don't.
of them is
I don't think I'm spelling this right.
now M's calling me. All right, while you guys are answering, I'll answer the phone with M. Hello, welcome to Brothers Thrice. Yeah, you're on the podcast right now.
Oh, I don't want to be.
All right, well, I'll call. Want me to call you after?
Yeah, let's get my
lunch, so I might not be able to answer later.
All right, I'll text you and see what you're doing.
Okay, love you. Bye.
All right, bye everyone.
Have
Bye.
fun. Bye.
She's walking in the city, and there's it's always a fire truck passing. Whenever she calls me for lunch, she's like, it's always like something, a giant car chase or a fire going down the
car
avenue.
chase?
Car chase.
I don't know. It's always just
Just like
like,
Spider-Man.
well, there are
Action
headphones
movies?
on. With their headphones on, it's always so loud, like down the street where she is.
I have
All right.
I have a guess. I don't know if this is right.
Same.
All right, which actor played James Bond the most movies? Both you guys said Pierce Brosnan. That is incorrect.
I said Pierce Bronston. I didn't know it was Brosnan.
Well, it's Brosnan,
Brosnan.
even though. Either way, that's
Is
not
it Sean
right.
Connery?
Nope, it's Roger Moore.
Who the hell's that?
He was the one who was in the most James
well,
Bond
thanks.
movies. He was in 7 James Bond movies.
I would never
even
have gotten
heard
that.
of him.
Yeah.
Well, that's who he was. No points awarded.
God have mercy
Darn.
on your soul.
No points awarded. I would award no points.
God have mercy on your soul.
All right, Kev. Now you just need to call someone. Somebody needs to call you on the phone. You need to call someone on the phone by the end of the episode.
Okay.
Make it even.
I'll call,
All right.
I'll call Crystal. She's upstairs.
Okay. In the movie Blade Runner. This is question number 4.
Which
The movie-
Blade Runner?
The original one.
Okay.
With Harrison Ford.
The movie Blade Runner is based on which book by the sci-fi writer Philip K. Dick? What's the name of the movie?
What'd you call me?
What's the movie? What's the book that the movie is based after? And the title, I mean. This is a
All right,
tough one.
do you even have a guess?
Nope. Well, yeah, I'm guessing, but it's
I'm
for sure not right. I've never seen the
yes.
movie and I'm not sure. This is a hard one. But
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
I
a-
might have this is a pretty good guess. I think I might be close.
I probably maybe should have switched this one to the hard one, maybe because
That's all right.
but the hard one I have is still decent. It's just not like
I
it's just
don't
probably
know.
more
I
hard.
got nothing.
All right, let me see.
All
Your
right, here's
answers.
my guess. I think I'm really close. I'm going with the Bible.
Yeah, no.
Is it Running Blades?
Running Blades. There's like, nah, it doesn't flow. Let's go Blade Runner.
Yeah.
No, it's do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yeah, I was right on the tip of the tongue.
That's what that's what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely have gotten that one.
Do androids dream of electric sheep by Philip K. Dick was turned into Blade Runner. Because I guess do androids dream of electric sheep wasn't cool enough for the poster. So
I mean,
like,
if I'm in the library looking at a bookshelf and I see that title, I'm not reaching for the book.
it's a cool.
I think
it's
I
a-
would reach for it.
It's a cool movie and a cool.
I've seen it.
It's good. Well, I like the sequel better. The
The original,
with the
it's
goth?
it's slower. It's
yeah. That's I mean,
got
it's
the
80s.
but it did establish a lot of like that cyberpunky futuristic dystopian future like look for like everything.
everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's always raining.
always raining and everything's neon.
Yep.
Okay.
And everyone's poor.
Yeah, except for the fancy rich people. Well, it's pretty much the same as now. All right.
But less neon.
Yeah, less neon.
And less
All
rain.
right. Number 5. I'll leave you to say it. Someone say
Number
it.
5.
I literally was sitting there like, no.
Anybody?
Okay.
Nobody?
What does VHS stand for? Remember those tapes we used
Oh.
to have? What does VHS stand for?
Damn, I didn't even know it stood for anything.
What are these
Okay.
letters for fun?
Yeah. I don't know.
What does VHS stand for? Take a shot. It's not that crazy that you would never get it. It's really like, you just never think about it.
VHS.
Um,
All right, I think I got it.
Any guess, Bri?
I mean, it's bad.
It's bad. Do, 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 do.
Yeah,
Dead
that
air. Dead air.
All right. It's not right.
I think mine's right.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I'll wait for Brian to finish. I don't want cheating. All right.
Video, home,
Video
studio.
home studio and video home system.
Video home system is correct.
Ah,
Brian got it.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Studio.
Wow.
It's a
Yeah,
tape.
because you're videotaping because it's a studio.
Yeah, but the VHS is like the player or the thing. It's not the recorder. You recorded onto a VHS. Video home system. Good job, Brian. So that's
we
1
didn't-
point.
Portable television studio.
Was
What?
that number 5? That was number 5.
No, that was
right?
number 5.
Yeah.
Next one. we
Okay, I was
vote
gonna say we didn't bet.
on.
So I have right now 8, 7, and 2, 6.
How many do I got? 6.
Yeah, 8. Kev has 7. I have 8. 8, 7, 6.
Yep.
All right.
And so we
this
have
is the bets.
Yeah, what's your bet?
Do you have a theme for us or no?
Celebrity. I'll say that.
All right, we're gonna go with
I'm gonna go with 1.
Oh no,
Losers.
I don't know. Celebrities.
Loser.
All right.
Loser.
Which celebrity has fulfilled the most Make-A-Wish requests? So when people, they make
Oh.
kids are sick and they say, I want to meet blank and hang a day with them. This person has fulfilled the most requests.
I gotta guess. Mr. Noodle.
All
That'd be
right,
mine.
you guys, let me see what your answers are.
I think I got one.
All right, let me see. Brian said Johnny Depp. Kev said John Cena, which is correct.
What?
It is John
really?
Cena?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp would not see people. He's a grump. He's
No, I
not-
thought maybe because I've seen videos of him in a children's hospital dressed as Jack Sparrow. So
well,
I
people
thought maybe
people
he
have done
does
that, but I heard John Cena goes out of his way, as many as he can do, he does Make-A-Wishes.
That's cool. What a nice guy.
He's
Thanks,
supposed
John.
to be a really good, nice guy. All right,
Shout
good
out
job,
John
Kev.
Cena.
So I got 8. Will's got 8, and Brian's got
6.
5. No, 5. He just got.
I just lost one.
He just lost. one.
Oh, he lost. Right.
You got 6.
100. Ooh.
Ooh, how many you need? 6.
6.
100.
100.
All right.
All right, back
So
to
that
me.
concludes the entertainment section. Now let's go back in time in history.
Ooh, now we're gonna go to
Now is
the
this
world. World or global history? Yes.
All right. I'm nervous. I knew U.S. history better than global just because it was so much more concentrated.
Yeah, and it's
Global
also
is
you get
can be
taught
everything.
US. You get taught US more throughout your
Yeah.
schooling careers. All right. So the first question. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a potential of 2 answers for this one. So you can only give me one because there is kind of arguments as to see which one came first.
Chicken or the egg?
Is it the chicken and the egg?
Yes. So if you can get both of them, you'll get an extra point. But if you just get one of them, you'll get a point. So what is the oldest monotheistic religion?
The oldest one.
The oldest monotheistic religion.
I don't know how to spell this. I can't spell shit.
SHIT.
Uh,
That was funny. Dad joke.
Thanks. Thanks.
so if I give you 2 of my guesses here, but only one of them is correct, do I still get 1 point?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing 2 just to see. But so if I guess 2 and one is right and one is wrong, I'll get 1 point.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, let's see it.
Got it, Brian?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, what am I? This is not the right word. All right, that makes sense. I wrote the wrong thing.
Well, we'll see if
All right,
it's.
I'm ready.
We'll see if it's also the wrong thing.
Well, yeah, but I wrote the wrong term. I mean,
Let's see it. Okay, we
I
have.
went with Judaism or Rastafarianism.
No, okay, so
Judaism, Islam.
Judaism is correct. That is one of them. The other one is Zoroastrianism.
God bless you. What?
Zoroaster. It's a made after a preacher guy named Zoroaster. This is argues been made that it came before Judaism. Judaism is around the 4th century BCE. Zoroastrianism is said to be around the 5th, 6th, or 7th. They're not really sure.
Where'd it go?
There's still some people but it's not really a major religion anymore.
It kind of
what
did
is
it
this?
morph into something else?
No, it kind of just died off. So
What are its
monotheism.
core beliefs?
Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head, but monotheism is the belief in one God. So
Mono.
Judaism is the first and the oldest, then Christianity, and then the newest monotheistic religion is Islam, being 660. Is when it started.
I thought Islam was back then too, because I was like, okay, it can't be Christianity because like it had to be Judaism because
Christianity
Jesus was
branches.
Jewish,
right?
So that had to be before the whole thing started.
No, Islam comes in like 600 in the 600 CE year. Around 660.
What I wrote was incorrect. I wrote Muslim, but that's not the religion. Islam is the religion. Someone who is Islamic is Muslim.
Correct.
That's why I had to switch, because I was like, that's not right. But that was still not the right.
Also not correct.
answer.
But you guys each get a point because you got Judaism.
Yeah.
Choose.
Woo.
Okay. Here we go. Number 2. Who wrote? Ready? Here we go. Who wrote down the first written law code? And an extra point if you can tell me where.
I think I got it. Maybe not the place, but I got the code.
Okay.
Or the person code.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Ready?
Wait, is this extra point if you get it right? The second part right?
Correct.
Okay. Ready?
Let's see it. Okay, so the code of Hammurabi is correct. So Will is correct on that. Brian is incorrect. Justinian comes a lot later in the Byzantine Empire. Justinian.
Damn it.
That is the
Justin
Byzantine.
Timberlake.
Yeah, that's the Byzantine Empire. That comes after the Roman Empire. The Hammurabi's code, he was the king of Babylon.
Hey.
So
The Babylonian Empire. No, he didn't get the main question.
You gotta get the name first, right, Bri?
What? This is
So
bullshit.
Will gets 2 points. Brian
Hammurabi's
gets 0.
code. I remember that from school.
Daniel
Hammurabi's
Hammurabi.
code.
Is that the eye for eye? Is that Hammurabi?
Mhm. That's Hammurabi's code.
It's not a bad. Well, it's not a great code, but it's like.
No, it's pretty bad because most of it is if an eye for an eye. If you read the whole thing, is an eye for an eye in somebody of the same social class as you. So if you knock somebody's eye out who is like a slave or something, then it doesn't matter. But if it's somebody of the same social class as you, then it matters. So not as good.
So not good.
So
Okay.
Hammurabi was a classist.
Yeah.
So it's 11-8-6, correct? That's what you guys have. 'Cause I got 2 points. I had 9, so now it's 11.
Yes.
11-8-6.
All right. So before I my third question, we're gonna call Crystal.
What? She can phone in.
She'll phone in for this question.
And she can't hear us, so I won't talk.
Hi, Chris. Welcome to Brothers Thrice. You're live on air.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so we are going to give a question, so you can phone in for this question. Are you ready?
Wait, I've been phoned in to help.
No, you're not. You're gonna just see if you can answer the question, but I'll
Just
let
tell her
them
don't-
answer first.
Yeah, don't tell her to do it first.
They're talking through my headphones, so you can't hear them. So they'll say their
Okay.
answers first, and we'll see if you can get it correct. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So, first off, say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, here we go. So the question is our third question of this section. What American civilization did the conquistador Pizarro conquer? And you can give me an extra point if you can give me the name of that civilization's leader.
Say again. It's which.
Wait, I'll let you know when you can answer, Chris. So you think about it.
Say it again, please.
So I'm going to repeat the question. What American civilization did the conquistador Pizarro conquer? And an extra point if you can tell me the name of that civilization's leader.
I know it. Isn't this the guy who cut his dick off or
Can
something
I
like
ask
that?
a clarifying question?
Sure, you can ask a clarifying question.
You said American, North American or South American?
I'm not gonna divulge that information.
Is this the guy who cut his dick off though?
I'm not answering that, Brian.
But I think that means yes.
No,
What was his question?
something about somebody's penis. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy cut his dick off, didn't he?
All right, let's write these answers down so Chris can get back to work.
What the heck? Well, I gotta guess the person's who is leading this conquered
Correct.
thing.
Who is the
Okay.
leader of the conquered civilization?
I don't think I spelled this right, but I guarantee you he'd cut his own dick off.
All right.
Okay.
Right,
Let's
show
see
it.
our
I'm ready.
guesses.
I said the Mayans, and it's Montezuma.
Okay. And Brian said, okay, I can't say it out
I
loud.
thought it was Moctezuma. It's not
Okay.
Moctezuma.
Chris, what's your guess?
I'm gonna say the Incas, but I don't know the leader.
Okay, so Chris and Brian are correct. It is the Inca. The Inca was conquered by Pizarro, and the leader of the Inca at the time was Atahualpa.
Who?
Yeah, never would have got that.
Is that the
I
guy with the
thought-
penis?
I don't know anything about the penis thing, Brian.
I thought he cut his dick off.
I don't know. All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks
Bye.
for having me.
Bye.
I thought
Hey.
Montezuma was a good guess because that's the whole Montezuma revenge. Who's that?
That's the Aztec who were conquered
Ah.
by Cortez.
Oh, okay. All right. So
All right.
Brian gets 1 point then, right?
Yes.
So it's 11, 8, 7. I'm just writing a long list of numbers instead of tick marks and just changing every line, whatever. we
That
change.
works.
That
I'm
works.
gonna run out of paper soon, but whatever. All right, that was a toughie.
Okay. So number 4. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Hit me.
Okay. Who led the unification of Germany? It's a person.
I do not know global history. Shit.
Who led the German unification?
Correct.
Can we get a time period?
I don't know the exact date, but it's the mid to late 1800s.
Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
What?
This person led the. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
I have not even a single guess.
I just got to guess. I have no idea.
This is just a silly answer. It's not real.
All right, let's see it. It's not Franz Ferdinand. It's not Mr. Noodle.
Why not?
Okay.
I have no idea. Not even
The
a
answer,
hint.
the leader of the German unification was Otto von Bismarck.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
With his ideas of the way to unify is through blood and iron. Meaning,
That
This is the guy with the
seems
pointy
good.
hat, right?
he has a pointy hat and he's got a huge mustache.
Otto.
The only thing when you said Germany, I was like, it's not Hitler. That's the only thing I'm like, I know it's not Hitler.
It's not
That's
Hitler.
all I could think about. So I'm like, I'll just write Mr. Noodle. Hitler, Mr. Noodle, what's the difference?
Okay.
So no points awarded.
Yes. So
May God have mercy on your soul.
make that. Number 5.
Number 5.
Sorry, here we go. Restarting. I rewrote the
Really?
question twice. Okay. After Indian independence, what 2 countries were formed? And who did they gain independence from?
What 2 countries were formed?
So India gained its independence. So part 1 of the question is what 2 countries were formed after that? And what country did they gain independence from?
I think I know it.
Me too. I think so.
Here we go.
Show
All right, let's see it. Okay, so you guys are both correct with the who they got independence from. However, you are both wrong, or you're both got half of it. So India was broken up into 2 countries post-partition. It was India and Pakistan.
Oh,
Pakistan was broken up into 2 other sections, but they were the same country. Years later, Bangladesh, the eastern side of Pakistan, became its own 3rd country, but that was 20 to 30 years later.
Damn.
So no points awarded to either of you.
oh!
Shit. We didn't get 1 point for the Britain thing though.
No, then you
that
got to
was-
get them
that was-
both
That was extra point.
Oh.
because that's easy. Everybody knows that.
Wait, so the
I-
answer was Pakistan and India?
Correct.
I thought that was too easy because you were like, oh, of course, Pepper's got the squeaky toy right now.
Tell her stop.
I thought it was too easy because you said Indian independence, so I was like, oh, India can't be one of the answers. Damn, you.
Yes,
I
it
thought it was
is.
India and Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka's right there, but I forgot. I didn't realize Pakistan. That's something new.
Does anybody know why they partitioned into two separate countries?
For the Hindus and the Muslims, right?
Correct. Hindus and
Ooh.
Muslims. They wanted to make a religious majority in both of those places. Because over the years of British rule, the British rule was putting Muslims against Hindus and try to like pitting them against each other so they wouldn't fight the British. So over the years of that animosity between the two, they wanted to have a separate country. And it was one of the worst refugee migration in human history after they partitioned, because people were just moving from one place to another. All the Muslims moved from India to Pakistan, and all the Hindus moved from Pakistan to India, and there was rioting and murdering and looting all as they passed each other because the British just were like, yeah, it's your problem, and they just left.
It's like, yeah, you want
Shit.
independence? All right, peace.
Yeah, it's not your problem now. Yeah, it was horrible.
Jeez.
Okay, keeping it light here on Brothers Thrice.
So it's still 11-8-7. No one got points there either.
Now we have number. This is
This is a
6.
hard
This is
one,
the
right?
harder question.
We got a bet.
Is there
Yes,
subjects?
World War One.
Well, in honor of World War One, I will bet 1 point.
Me too. I don't feel
Okay.
very confident.
You shouldn't, because this one's hard. Okay.
Get that thing from Pepper. She can show us something else.
You hear
can
that?
Hear it. Yeah, of course I can hear it.
All right, hold on.
Take a beat. And now I don't hear it, of course, as he gets up.
He probably got up and got it.
No, I know, but I didn't think he. These are hard questions.
I muted myself. That's why I didn't hear it anymore.
Oh, okay.
All
She's
right.
looking at me like, what the hell, man?
I'm sure she has some non-squeaky to chew on.
You guys ready for the final history question?
We have 1 point each bet. Go for it.
All right, here we go. What was the Schieffelin plan, and was it successful?
The
Schieffelin? The Schieffelin plan of World War One, and was it successful?
He's got a point if you say no, it wasn't successful.
What
Or
the
was
hell
it?
is that?
All right,
The
I'll give you a
Schieffelin?
hint. It's based on a guy's name, and his name was von Schieffelin.
Yeah, it really helps.
That doesn't help. Well, what was the plan? you're saying?
What was the plan, and was it successful?
What?
Okay, I'm totally no idea.
All right. I mean, I guess. So my guess is that the Schieffelin plan was to bring cookies to Germany, and it was successful.
Okay, and
I
Will.
said Germany take over everything, and it was not successful.
Okay, Will was closer. The Schieffelin plan was to invade France going through Belgium and attacking it quickly, so then they can move on to Russia. And no, it was not successful because they weren't able to take France as quick as they wanted to.
Can I get a point then?
No,
What? That's pretty much that.
no, it's not.
I said,
You didn't mention France at all.
well, that's in everything. Wrong way.
No, you get no point.
But what about the
Oh.
cookies? Were there cookies involved?
Not that I know of.
Who's to say?
Unless I had like a World War One textbook, how would I ever know that?
Yeah, really.
I teach it in my class.
From a
Damn.
World War One history textbook.
Right, so you took that same class that I teach currently.
It was a long time ago.
All the stuff we mentioned in this podcast today that I've answered questions for, you learned and talked about.
Well, yes,
In
but
high
there's
school.
some things stick around and are brought up more times.
How many
than
times
others.
have you mentioned Hammurabi and Babylon?
A lot. I've heard of Hammurabi's code a lot.
In what
In
context?
pop culture, eye for eye, all that time.
Pop culture?
Pop
okay.
culture.
Pop culture.
How often do you talk about the Incas?
Whenever we're talking about Mayans and Incas and Aztecs and all that
And-
stuff.
And that comes up in conversation often for you?
Not all the time, but it's more than Chiffonade, whatever his name was.
Von Schifflin.
Sure. Whatever.
Chiffonade. Isn't that isn't chiffonade like a form, like a way you can cut lettuce?
You cut up herbs. You roll them in a little roll of like a ball, not a ball, but like a little roll up of the things, and then you cut through them. So you cut through them. So that's a chiffonade of cutting herbs.
The chiffonade plan.
Just like World War One.
Yep.
All right. So Will has 8, 9, 10. I have 6, and Brian has 2, 5, 6.
I have you having 8, Kev.
Yes, I have 8. Sorry.
Okay. So 10, 8, 6. Yes. Going into is this Brian? Oh no, Brian goes now. Or I go last?
Yeah.
Oh, Brian goes now. Okay.
Yeah. I started it, so
I forgot.
All right. This is round 2 of science questions. Are we ready?
ready.
Okay. Question number 1. What tree do acorns come from? What kind of tree do acorns come from? A squirrel's favorite snack? Where do they come from? What tree?
Where do they go? Where do they come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
I ready, set.
Oak tree is correct. Maple trees, so sorry. No.
Dang
Maple
it.
tree is where those little helicopter things come
Yeah, they're
from.
like-
Now that Kev said oak, I was like, oh yeah, of course it's that. I'm an idiot.
Maple tree is where you get the maple syrup, Will.
And the little spinny things.
Yeah, the helicopter things are their seed distributions. The acorns are the oaks.
All right,
I
so
had
it's
it.
11,
So
11,
sad.
9, 6.
I used to have to go when landscape, and I used to go to this person's backyard who had 5 oak trees around it, and we used to have to pick up all the acorns, and we used to have to do it with a rake and a shovel. So you had like rake all the acorns together, and then you have to shovel them into a pail, and then carry the pail to the front yard. It was the worst.
Jeez.
And then
did you feed squirrels?
I
At
say
least?
squirrels were
No,
probably
Brad used to bring all the acorns. We used to put it in a sack, and they used to bring it up state and feed their deer with it so that they could shoot the deer.
Nice.
That's not nice.
You guys ever eaten acorn before? It's not good.
No, I don't think I've even took a toy off the ground and said, let me put this in my mouth.
Yeah.
No. Like you crack it open and there's a nut inside, kind of like a peanut. It looks like a peanut, but it's very, very, very bitter.
Bitter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hence why we don't eat them. You would think if they were anything good, you'd see them in stores.
True. I'm pretty sure you can get like acorn butter or something like that. It's not good.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they're abundant, so if we need to eat something, you can eat acorns.
Abundance. Yeah, you guys
good.
ever seen that guy on TikTok?
No.
It's this guy
No.
who's really he's a farmer and he has not a farmer, but he's like doing planting, he has a lot of vegetables and stuff. And every time he was like getting these potatoes out and he's pulling these potatoes out from under the dirt. He's like, look at this potato. And he has like a whole basket full. He's like, abundance.
Sounds like a crazy potato man.
No, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's a fun. He had a
It's
lot of
fun.
good,
He's having fun.
got a lot of good crops. I like it. All right, next question, Brian.
Alrighty. Number 2. What mineral is commonly referred to as pencil lead? It is not lead. What mineral is used as pencil lead? Not the metal lead that's killing us all. We don't use it in pencils anymore, but the name still stuck. What mineral is that? Ready?
Graphite.
Graphite is correct. Well done, boys. One of the
Nice.
softest minerals.
It is very soft.
If you took a bunch, like a bundle or a big old block of graphite and dragged it across a piece of paper, it would be the same thing as if writing with a pencil. And funny enough, the chemical composition of graphite is identical to that of diamonds. So diamonds and graphite are the same.
Identical.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Carbon, that's it.
Carbon. We're all made of carbon.
Indeed. All right. Next one up. Had pirates known about this vitamin, scurvy might not have been as big of a deal as it was. So what vitamin did the pirates not have access to? Go ahead.
Ready? See,
Vitamin C is correct. Vitamin C.
they need
is
an
correct.
orange or something on the ship.
Yeah. they
Prevent
got
scurvy. Arr,
Scurvy. Arr. Very good. Very good. You guys are doing great so far. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Hey.
What am I up to now?
13, 11, 6 is the score.
This is number 4 or number 5?
It's number 4.
4.
Okay, I couldn't remember. All right, number 4.
Hit it.
What is the most abundant element in the universe? Not on Earth, the universe. The most abundant element in the universe, not limited to our blue marble planet, the entirety of the universe.
I have a guess. You ready?
No.
Argon, you bastard.
Referencing to trivia number 1, where Will won all the noble gases by 1. Argon.
I'm just guessing. I'm not sure.
Bing, 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 bing,
Ready?
bing, bing.
Oh, we both guessed.
Wow, you both said nitrogen, and you are both incorrect.
Nah.
The most common element in the universe is hydrogen.
I was literally between nitrogen and hydrogen, and I was like, no, that doesn't seem right. But
Hydrogen was the first element ever created after the Big Bang, and due to nuclear fusion, hydrogen elements fuse together to form helium, and then nuclear fusion continues, and helium fuses together to form carbon, and so on and so forth. After supernovas, we get more and more fusion, and that's how all the different elements were formed. So hydrogen is the daddy of all the elements.
wow, that's cool.
Element daddy.
Yeah,
Element zaddy.
Gross.
All right, number 5. What I was
Number
5.
5.
Number 5.
Okay. So Dolly was the first ever living creature to be cloned. What type of animal was Dolly?
Got it.
You guys. Okay, so Kevin says a sheep. Will says a lamb. I will accept both of them. It's a sheep, even though a lamb is a baby sheep. So technically, when it was born, it was a lamb.
It was a
So
lamb then. All right, cool.
Yes. So they took the genetic material off of a sheep and then implanted it in a surrogate sheep, and then Dolly was birthed. Dolly only lived to be about 3 or 4 years old, but because the genetic material was all kind of messed up.
That's sad.
But yeah.
Well, they say
and that was
say
in
that
the late
you,
90s.
Yeah, that's why technically, having a baby with someone genetically diverse from you is what makes like the best offspring.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you keep breeding the same dog over and over, that's why they have all those problems. But you have like really cool mutts, they're like usually the best of the best, genetically speaking.
Like Pepper.
And not Riley. She's gonna have some bad hips in like 2 years, and
Leave Pippin alone.
She'll be purebred trash. All right.
We ready to
Hard
make
one?
our bets?
Is there a category?
The subcategory is space.
Space. The final frontier. So it's 14, 12, 6. I'm gonna go for broke because this is my last question, right? Because I'm the last one, so I'm gonna go for 2 points just maybe I can get a bit more of a lead because Kev's right behind me and I still have to do my category for him, so I'm not feeling confident there. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go 3 points.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Because if I get it right, I'm more of a lead. If I get it wrong, I probably wouldn't have made it anyway unless Kev doesn't get any of my questions right.
All right, you guys ready?
Do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Argon all day.
Argon all day.
Argon
Space
till I die.
travelers.
Sorry, go ahead.
Space travelers from the United States are called astronauts. From Russia, they're called cosmonauts.
I was already writing cosmonaut.
I was literally writing cosmonauts. I was so ready.
So space travelers from the United States are called astronauts. From Russia, they're called cosmonauts. Where are taikonauts from?
Taika Waititi.
No.
Taikonauts? What is it?
Taikonauts.
Taikonauts?
Where are taikonauts from?
I have a
Taikonauts.
guess.
I'm guessing.
Ready?
Yep.
Show it. So sorry, Will. India is not correct. China is correct.
Dang.
I thought one of you guys were gonna say Thailand, throw you off a little bit, but no.
No.
Surprisingly,
I don't think
Thai cannot
Thailand
start
has
from
much
the-
of. I don't think Thailand has much of a
Space
They do
program.
not have much of a space program. That is correct.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot,
So
that's 3
well done,
points
Kev.
then.
You
Dang,
lost 3 though, Will.
I lost now because I'm not gonna get. I can't get any points back now.
Darn.
Oh well, I took a swing. I wanted to try to get something and see what happened, but go big or go home, right?
Shoot for the moon, Will, because even if you missed, you'll land amongst the stars.
And you'll be a taikonaut.
I'll be a taikonaut. Be in
Yeah.
China.
I was between China and Japan, but I figured China had a bigger space program. So
Well, I
went with
just
that.
I just recently was doing something about India's space program, and that's why I thought it was like, I don't know. I did something at work about it. I don't know, but I didn't know what the taikonauts was.
So sorry.
All right, so it's 11, 13, 6. I can't win unless you guys both bet a bunch of points and put yourself under 11. Then I could win. But
Right. I mean, I need to get over 11.
well, yeah, but it's only, we only usually just do first, second, third. It's usually just like whoever wins
Wins.
wins. All right, so entertainment questions. Change your brains from scientific to pop culture.
Pop culture.
All right,
Culture.
first question. Pete Best was the original drummer of which famous band?
Pete
Pete Best was the original drummer for which famous band? Kev's face, so confused. Just put a famous band down and take a guess.
I have a guess.
Ready?
Yep,
Yep.
show it. The answer is the Beatles.
You put a Beatles question on
Yeah, but
here?
he did not look like he knew
That's-
it. He was
that's
not.
BS.
He didn't look confident.
Oh, let me put a question that we know Brian would know the answer to.
Did you know it, Brian, or did you guess?
That was a little bit of a guess. I just knew that before Ringo, they had another drummer. I didn't know that was his name.
Well, it's also I put it as the first easy question because I didn't know. But I'm like, I didn't know. Maybe he almost didn't get it.
I first wrote down the Who, and then I changed it to the Beatles. So I didn't know. Don't why you so mad, Kev?
Put in a small softball question for you.
It wasn't a softball. I guessed the Who first and then changed it.
All right.
Because at the concert, Paul said something about the drummer before it was Ringo, and he might have said Pete. I don't know.
Oh man, we had this old drummer named Pete Best. All right.
It
Sound more like Stewie,
yeah.
What the deuce? Pete Best? All right. Next question, number 2. Whitney Houston's hit "I Will Always Love You" was originally written and performed by which musician? Who originally made it up, wrote it and performed it before Whitney took it, but I guess got rights to it. And I will always love you.
I don't know.
I will. Oh my God. Zoom just asked. It just had on the top. It said, "Are you playing music?" And then it says, "Set up professional audio in your settings."
Wow, they're like,
I
damn,
sang.
is that
I,
Whitney?
You
I
sang.
sang good enough that it thought that was music, and that is good enough for me. Holy shit, that's cool.
Good job. Will's like Whitney Houston.
I am Whitney Houston. That was awesome.
Reincarnation.
It scared me because I was like, "What is that pop up?" And it's saying,
I
"Do you
have-
want?" That's so funny. Okay.
I have no idea, so I'm just gonna. I threw a guess on somebody I know writes other songs for other people.
Aretha Franklin and Kevin wrote Prince. The answer, who wrote and performed it, was Dolly Parton.
What?
Look it up. It's a slower, more twangy country version, but it's the same song. Dolly Parton.
Wow.
Dolly's an all-star.
Dolly's the best. She does so much for schools in Tennessee. She's a queen.
She's a queen. All right.
I love Dolly.
No
She's
points.
so nice.
No points awarded there. Number 3. Which was the first Marvel movie without a Stan Lee cameo? So I guess probably when he passed away, what was the first movie that didn't have Stan Lee in it?
Trying to think of the timeline here.
Let me sing some more Whitney or Dolly.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Jolene.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Beautiful.
I'm begging, please don't take my freaking man.
Is that the word? That's not the word.
No,
Is it?
that
doesn't sound right.
My fucking man.
Is that actually the words?
Jolene.
No.
No.
Also
please,
no.
Just please don't take my man is in there, but no F.
No
No F.
No F.
I think I'm ready. I'm not sure if this is right though.
Jolene.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, show it. Kevin wrote Infinity War. Brian wrote Eternals. It's not about who when he's not in it. It means that it was saying the first without him. So both these movies don't have Stan Lee in it, but the first one to not have him and the whole run of them is Spider-Man Far From Home. That was the first
I thought
one.
he had a little cameo in that. Damn.
Nope. That was the first one he wasn't in. R.I.P. Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's poetic that it's Spider-Man too.
Well, it's the first one
Yeah.
he's not in.
Right.
I'm not sure what I know, but what was his last one he was in then? I don't remember what the one before that was. Miss Marvel maybe or something like that.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel's a
Captain
show
Marvel.
going on
Captain
right now.
Marvel.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. So no points there. Sorry, folks.
We haven't gotten any
I'm
points yet.
shitting over here.
This one's could be a softball if you know anything.
If you know the answer, it's easy.
If you know the answer, it's an easy one. What is the name of the main character on Breaking Bad? First and last.
Yeah, that is a softball.
Yeah. Jolene.
Ready?
Jolene.
It's
Go ahead.
Bryan Cranston.
No, Walter White. WW, correct. Walter White.
Yeah.
So now it's what is it?
I have
14 and Brian has 8. All right, number 5. Which film did Tom Hanks win his first Oscar?
Easy.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
What'd you guess? Brian wrote Philly.
Philadelphia.
Forrest Gump. The answer is Philadelphia.
Forrest Gump was after that, Kev. So sorry.
Okay. He won it for Forrest Gump though, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but it was
All right,
his first Oscar was.
So it wasn't that far. It's not like I put Polar Express, like a crappy Tom
That
Hanks.
Should have won an
trash-
Oscar for that.
that trash movie.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
All right,
great
so
movie.
the score going into the final hard question of the episode is I have 11, Kevin has 14, and Brian has 9. So you have those points to work with for your betting.
I'm going all in.
9.
Wow.
Well,
I guess.
I can't win. I have nothing to lose. So if I get it, then I will win.
Yep, Kevin,
Unless-
you betting?
Well, let's see. So I have 14, right?
Yes.
So and you have what, 11?
Yes. Oh no, I have 11. Yes.
Right. So I can't, because if Brian gets it right and I get it right, but I only bet 3 to tie you, then I'm going to lose to Brian. So I'm going to play it safe and I'm just going to bet one.
Yeah, I just assume that's what you're gonna do.
Just gotta hope it's hard
He
enough
called
that
you a
Brian.
coward.
All right. The hard question, and you need to get the exact year because
Oh,
it's
boy.
a hard question.
Oh shit.
What year is Wall-E set in? The movie Wall-E, what year is that set in?
I've never
that movie.
seen the movie, so I'm just gonna guess.
Oh, good thing you bet 1 point.
Just guessing a year.
Oh.
That's why this is a hard one. We're not
This
gonna get
is for sure
don't get the
incorrect.
exact year, I guess. Maybe you'll get like
Now you're easing it
well,
up.
it could be any number. So I'd say give me I'll to my within the next 100, 200 years or what? I don't know.
That's
That's
quite
what-
a range.
If you write a number down, you got to write.
No. You know what I mean?
ready?
Like, okay, go ahead.
I went with 2548.
3201.
Sorry, folks. The answer was 2815.
Oh,
So Brian was under, Kev was over. No points awarded. Which
well, Price
means
is right. Bob Barker, I win.
no. So
Damn.
Brian has 0. So technically, I come in second place now.
All right.
Goose egg. Well, I had nothing to lose, so.
All good. So fifth Kev wins with 15. I had
Woo!
second with 11, and Brian 0.
I got one right on your last entertainment one.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
get any of
Well done. Well done.
So yeah, Kevin wins this one. Who won the first? I won the first one. Who won the second one? Did Brian?
Brian did.
That's we all
I
have.
think I
Brian.
won trivia too. Yeah.
So yeah, because that was the one with SpongeBob, Seinfeld, and Star Wars.
Yeah, I think I won that one.
All right, so we all have a trivia win. We'll have to continue another
All right.
time.
The Thrice of the Brothers trivia. We did thrice of them.
Correct. All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening. We will catch you next time with we'll go back to a bracket episode. Not sure what that one is, but we'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you did
Brothers-
well on our
Yes, if you
questions.
play it at home, let us know. All right. Peace out,
Peace.
brothers thrice. All day.
Deuce.
See you later.
Yeah.
Brothers thrice.